We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl. And we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stop made by Braden Fisk. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now. Pressure on its way. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Play action on 1st down. Complete here to Bowers. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 35 on 2nd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth. They're going for this. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They go play action on first. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense. Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 42 yards on that punt. And it'll be Giants football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now.
Another carry. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Commanders are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Quick throw to the left is complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Now looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
It is caught left side.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Back to throw, needing a 1st. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pass play now. And this is intercepted. And the Giants nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Up to the races. Middle of the field. At the 20. Puts it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half.
Straight EA bullshit, man.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Bob, you get an exciting return back there fielding it.
There are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kid back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step through the
So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get Dooley kick return touchdowns? Let's find out. The kick is away. From his own end zone, here we go. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they up first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Launches on deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He's really aimed it out there on first down. Just couldn't make the connection.
You know, the QB, DB's like the tendency to get one hand on the ball, put a good beat on you, and get two hands on it the next time.
Second and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Pressure gets him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's out on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in neighborhood holding. Let's see what they do with on third down. Running it after the penalty. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Here's someone from the family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on the punt on 4. And here's the steal of the football. They will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Only half a minute to go on half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Look at the throw here. Shake off the previous INT. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's second down. He'll look to throw. He's loaded another one up. And this one's incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. Here's a chain up the middle. And he made it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we finished 2 quarters. There's more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half certainly an interesting one. Keep Scott here with you as we get back into what the second half has in store for us. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who is our second half gets underway. This return makes it to the 25. Drive starts out the first and 10. Shotgun snap, there to the throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Second down carry for AJ. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That
That does not show up on any explosive reception, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there.
You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Man in motion here. To throw here on first down. And this is knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So second down coming up. to go. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up.
Hold on, guy. Hold on.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hold on. Wait. You have to wait.
Still a bunch of game time. In this defense,
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession of his 13th INT of this season. Good starting field position for the Giants as they have first and 10. Throwing now on play action. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kim, you talk about flipping the field and special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Explosive play like that, they keep that same thing. Look at the kick from field position. Getting on that shot. Tone this time.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to do what he could there. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to 13.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on the line. You feel good about it going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Giants using their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal units. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problem there on the short attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
You look at that third down play, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why the situation was so critical. Coach talks about it all the time. Sure, you love field goal, but man, they're going to love a touchdown more.
Returning it from the floor. And
a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
And the drive will start out for the 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a chance. And he comes on the room for a nice game. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run,
particularly when he's able to get out of the defense. He feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run. He wants to go monkey.
A-Chain on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you,
Kate, but you sure make getting that first down really easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll cure it when they get to the sidelines.
To throw it on 1st down. Completed over the middle.
Fuck.
On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that was a big gain and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious get. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turn it into an explosive play.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to take it down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Not worry about 3 downs when you move the chains in one play. Driving that defense backwards.
And sneaks this through the middle, immediate gain of 2.
Hey, I give it a first to go. I thought the teams like to be conservative and give them risk. Even if the run is stopped short, you still got two, sometimes three downs to play with.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Washington! All right, so the offense does its job. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the booth, if you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. He's out to clear. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Easily had the yardage for first. I think that tackle prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings him 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, okay? Pass forward, crash inside, set that edge, but if you come inside and bury that run before it gets started, a little bit.
Chance with the chains here on 3rd and 4. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Hit arrives as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Fuck.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. A-chain on the inside give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Dropping back to throw. Finds his back complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. A-Chan gets it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Short pass caught by his tight end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
And 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running forward, it's Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Back to throw it. This throw is caught.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Ready up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Looking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an out cut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Go.
The handoff on third and short. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The Giants are set to punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hauled in left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders needing 4 points. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. That'll be complete to Ford. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. To throw. He connects downfield on four. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Washington calls it second timeout. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, but guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points at the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Giants come away with the win. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.